Hi, I'm Mayor Bob Ruesch, and it's another beautiful day in Mission Viejo. I'm thankful every day for the honor of serving the residents of this great city. My civic career has been about leading with heart and collaboration, and being your mayor is no different. I'm here to listen, to learn, to share my perspective, and to bring you along with us as we embrace a Mission Viejo that is reflective of every corner of our community and every person who lives here. Leading this city is not just about guiding policy. It's about listening, working together, and ensuring that every voice in our community is heard. My council colleagues and I are committed to always fostering transparency and open communication, engaging civic engagement, and working alongside each of you to ensure Mission Viejo's future is one that we shape together. As we chat today, we'll take a closer look at the departments that keep our city moving forward, from public safety to infrastructure, parks, economic development, sports tourism, and well beyond. Often, working behind the scenes, these teams are the mainstay of our community, and their dedication ensures Mission Viejo continues to flourish. Planning for the future requires a keen eye on our finances, and I'm happy to report that your City Council and City staff have worked firmly to provide Mission Viejo with a strong foundation. Through sound financial planning and strategic cost-saving measures, we closed the fiscal year with an operating surplus in the general fund. More good news is that for fiscal year 25-26, we adopted a balanced budget, which includes a $97.5 million operating budget and a $10.1 million capital improvement budget. Spotlighting our efforts for economic stability, strong financial performance, and solid management practices, the city maintains its AAA bond standard from Standard & Poor's. This is a prestigious dedication that is shared by only 44 of California's 482 cities. This elite rating reflects our disciplined financial management and positions us for continued financial success. Supporting that revenue growth, we experienced a record-breaking year in event participation and recreation center memberships. Notably, public use of the Montenoso and Sierra recreation centers has increased 15% over last year, while Marguerite and Felipe tennis centers usage has increased by 12%. This increase in membership and attendance is thanks to innovative marketing, a focus on quality customer service, local partnerships, and cross-promotion. By proudly offering many programs, services, amenities, and events, coupled with creative marketing and friendly staff members, folks will continue to patronize and enjoy our facilities and events. It's always fun to talk about new events, and this year we rolled out a multi-day experience, the Barbecue Musical Fest. I'm very happy to have been part of the planning team behind this amazing 3-day celebration of music and barbecue in Mission Viejo. I know I savored every moment, and judging by the attendance at this inaugural event, the public did too. We certainly hope to make this an annual tradition, adding to the array of incredible events we host for this community each year. More exciting news is that additional Olympians are on their way to Mission Viejo. Through the city's proactive efforts to engage with countries looking for a place to train in preparation for the 2028 Los Angeles Olympic and Paralympic Games, we recently signed a multi-year agreement with the Netherlands Olympic Committee. The Dutch field powerful Olympic and Paralympic teams and will contribute over $1 million for their athletes to train in Mission Viejo. That's in addition to the vast economic benefit contributed throughout the community by athletes, coaches, trainers, family, and friends who will spend money in our hotels, our shops, our restaurants, and other businesses. One of the many intangible benefits will be the Olympians engaging with our residents in our schools and facilities throughout the community. Teams from even more countries are headed here, as Mission Viejo will also be the training ground for the diving teams from Team USA, Australia, France, Germany, and Canada. It's fitting that additional countries are looking at our fine city as well, as the Olympic team from the Netherlands was seeking a place to train in Southern California and considering many other cities. I had the distinct honor of taking part in the process and speaking to them on your behalf. The Dutch told me that while looking for world-class training facilities and venues, they especially wanted a location blanketed by a warm and embracing community. They don't simply want to train in Mission Viejo, they want to be part of Mission Viejo. And they really enjoyed interacting with the residents all over the city. The Dutch can't wait to weave themselves into the fabric of this community and make Mission Viejo their home away from home. And we'll be ready for them. I've often said that one of the best investments Mission Viejo made decades ago was building a world-class swimming and diving facility. And the Marguerite Aquatics Complex is ideal for these athletes. And one of the best recent investments our city was made was purchasing the Oso Creek Golf Course. This facility is increasingly popular, with profits continually reinvested to improve the property, including new event spaces that host weddings and other sought-after bookings. All these visitors coming to Mission Viejo will be a boom to our businesses. Helping them to thrive has been a passion of mine, and I've spent a lot of time this year engaging with the Mission Viejo Chamber of Commerce and our local business community. Business is growing all over, and our city's community development team has been here to assist. This year, the city approved an open-air promenade at the shops of Mission Viejo, a major project that includes 4 new freestanding buildings, totaling more than 47,000 square feet of restaurant and retail space. This will be a welcome and exciting new addition to the center and showcases their belief that this shopping center is busy and growing. Across the road, massive plans are already underway at the Providence Mission Hospital for their Tower 3 project, which the city approved this year. Construction will include a new 6-story, 174,000 square foot building, expansion of the existing emergency department with a new dedicated public entry, a new 2-acre park and healing garden near the center of the campus, and much more. Over at the Freeway Center, the city approved a new Costco fueling facility for the space formerly occupied by Bed Bath & Beyond. The project will include 40 gas pumps arranged in 4 rows. Since this will be Costco's first standalone gas station anywhere in the world, the project made national news this year. All throughout town, Mission Viejo means business, and I'm proud to have been able to be part of the progress. Another important endeavor of mine has been to help homeowners with their fire prevention and hardening their properties. After the state released its new CAL FIRE map this year, many residents were concerned about how this would impact them and their property insurance. So I hosted a property insurance town hall. This vital event assembled a group of expert panelists, including members of the State Insurance Commission, Orange County Fire Authority, Orange County Sheriff's Department, private insurance and building industries, as well as elected officials to share information and provide assistance for homeowners and tenants in line with these efforts. Mission Viejo and our public services team applied to CAL FIRE and received a $2 million grant for wildfire fuel reduction. These funds were put into action this year, and crews eliminated potential fuel from areas noted on the new CAL FIRE maps. The work has been critical, and their fuel reduction efforts have been augmented by an unusual source: goats. A while back, visiting another part of the county, I was amazed at how efficiently goats were deployed to reduce non-native vegetation. This was an effort I wanted to bring back to Mission Viejo, and I'm happy to report we welcomed over 200 goats a couple of months ago to the Geronimo open space, where they ate the invasive black mustard and artichoke thistle growing in the area. The goats enjoyed their stay in our city while helping our fire prevention efforts, and left with full bellies and new members added to the herd as 2 baby goats were born here in Mission Viejo. Through a city social media naming contest, The adorable pair are now called Geronimo and Marguerite and are welcome to return at any time. For our human firefighters, we were thrilled this year to open the newly reconstructed Orange County Fire Authority Station 24. I had the honor of working on the facility's design as part of the city's Planning and Transportation Commission, and then again while a city council member and serving on the OCFA board. The new station is a magnificent state-of-the-art structure built with an eye towards the future and stands as a bold symbol of the high priority we put on public safety. Not only is the facility an eye-catching sight for drivers along Marguerite, but the location served as a stirring backdrop for our recent Patriot Day Remembrance Ceremony, where hundreds of residents gathered for a candlelight vigil and a moving tribute. Patriotism is something I see throughout our city, and I'm excited for what next year holds as we gear up to recognize 250 years since the signing of the Declaration of Independence. Mission Viejo will mark the occasion with the installation of a vibrant public art piece, an obelisk standing 16 feet tall in the center of the hedge maze along the Oso Creek Trail. The grand unveiling is set for the 4th of July 2026, and we can't wait. As you can imagine, interest in the arts is booming at the nearby Pataki Center for the Arts. In fact, revenue generated from classes and camps increased 70% compared to last year due to an influx of new instructors and classes added to the popular offerings. Visits to the library topped more than 1 million, an increase of 17% over the last year, and attendance in teen programs increased over 40%. The Teen Success Grant, supporting internships, was one of the 3 major grant programs completed at the library this year, and we could not be more thrilled that residents of all ages have enjoyed library and cultural arts programming. When we talk about art, I would be remiss without mentioning the beautiful new mural at the Mission Viejo Animal Services Center. Depicting a dog and 2 cats set against the backdrop of the Saddleback Mountains, this public art piece is dedicated to all the animals that have found their forever homes at the facility and the families who have opened their hearts and homes to them. We are grateful to our Animal Services team, which had an active year, beginning with the deployment to help with the devastating Palisades fire and render support after a mutual aid request from the Los Angeles Animal Services. The officers provided vital assistance in evacuating animals, treating injured wildlife, and caring for animals in the evacuation zones. Their service offered help and hope to many, and even saved to families' koi fish, the only things that remained on their property that was destroyed by the fire. For animals waiting for homes at the center, the team formed an innovative partnership with a nonprofit organization, Wild Tunes, which connects volunteer singers and musicians to perform for and soothe homeless animals. It provides valuable practice time for the musicians and is a highlight for the animals, which seem to enjoy being serenaded. Our city's community relations team secured vast and far-reaching television, radio, print, and online media coverage for this effort. These numerous reports not only raised awareness of the program, but a spotlight on our outstanding work our shelter does for the 5 cities it serves. I welcome everyone to visit and see firsthand the wonderful asset that is to our city. Our city launched a popular photo contest this year. I've always been inspired by images I see residents post on social media and wanted to initiate a contest to capture that creativity and favorite Mission Viejo moments of many of you in our community. I was delighted to view our city through your lenses, and we celebrate all the entries at a recent City Council meeting and via social media. In fact, our favorite shot of the glorious Mission Viejo sunset is currently displayed on the city website. And speaking of our website, I've always felt it's important to have the most user-friendly website to cater to our residents, businesses, and visitors. So our city's information technology team has been working on a homepage redesign project to enhance navigation and provide faster access to get folks what they need. We've already started the first phase of this project, adding a Get Involved page to the city homepage toolbar to assist community engagement, and I'm excited that new concepts with an AI-powered chat assistant that will be rolling out to the public soon. The use of technology is critical in many ways, and especially with public safety. Even though Mission Viejo is consistently ranked as one of the safest cities in California and the nation, it's not immune to crime. Public safety remains a top priority of the City Council, City Management, and Police Services. As part of this commitment, my council colleagues and I approved the installation of a flock license plate reader system to help increase situational awareness in the community. This technology helps identify vehicles that are flagged for outstanding warrants, associated with missing persons cases, or involved in criminal activity. Only a few weeks ago, after installation, the system was put to good use as a suspect with felony warrants for her arrest for fraud and embezzlement was spotted in the city with the new cameras. The system allowed deputies to track the suspect's movements around Mission Viejo, which led to an arrest of the suspect, accused of defrauding an elderly couple of more than $350,000. The same camera system is utilized by most cities in Orange County, which enhances coordinated responses and has led to many similar success stories in the area. To enhance safety on our roads, this year your council approved a plan from the city's Public Works team for a high-intensity activated crosswalk traffic signal installation and intersection improvements project to create a pedestrian walkway across Olympiad and connect Marty Russo Youth Athletic Park and Lake Mission Viejo. This is a traffic control device that helps pedestrians better cross busy streets, particularly at mid-block locations where traditional traffic lights might not be appropriate. The council approved an enhanced pedestrian safety improvements project implemented at 17 locations throughout the city, mostly near schools and parks. The new pedestrian safety measure includes new rectangular rapid flashing beacon equipment, signing and striping modification, and installation of new ADA pedestrian ramps. We've also helped students get to school and folks travel throughout town more conveniently via the free Mission Viejo shuttle. The shuttle schedules are recently adjusted to better align with school schedules and Metrolink service, and we've heard a lot of positive feedback from our residents enjoying this free local transit. I enjoy traveling through town and meeting residents, and I am proud of the work your City Council and staff have accomplished. At the outset of this year, I outlined a series of goals that I set for myself, and I'm delighted to report the exciting progress you've heard today. However, as you know, it takes a dedicated team to maintain our high quality of life, and I'd like to thank my colleagues, Mayor Pro Tem Wendy Bucknam, and City Council members Brian Goodell, Trish Kelly, and Cynthia Vasquez for their tireless efforts on behalf of Mission Viejo. I also thank the diligent commissioners on the Planning and Transportation Commission, Community Services Commission, and Investment Advisory Commission, and all the wonderful volunteers on the city's committees. I must admit, what the Dutch Olympic team experienced here is what I found in 1994 when I was seeking a better and safer community to raise my family. Indeed, Mission Viejo is the best place to live, play, work, and raise a family. This is my city, and I'm honored to have served this year to the best of my abilities. Thanks to all of you. It's been another beautiful year in Mission Viejo.